I decided to research the social study of apathy in education affecting teenagers. I'm Bailey, and this is my semester exam. Apathy is a lack of concern or interest in whatever you are pursuing, whether it be school, work, or a conversation you're engaging in. Apathy is a problem amongst teenagers. It becomes evident that apathy exists when we take a look at education in particular. The young adults who turn their incomplete work in and procrastinate projects and noticeably fail test after test are affected by apathy, the state of mind to not find any motivation in yourself to complete a task, are apathetic tendencies. Appearance of apathy in our younger population poses a huge threat to our future society, as a poor performance in high school poses for less options for college, and most likely many of individuals who do poorly in high school will end up at a lower paying job than those who pursue a decent college career. Sociologists have also raised concern for an apathetic teenage population. Through the concern, they have researched many aspects of the individual, and underlying factors have been surfaced. The teenager in society experiences apathy as a result of drug abuse, part-time jobs, and a lack of motivation and self-esteem. Part-time jobs serve as somewhat important source of money for teenagers in our society. Materialism in teenagers is very common, and as the need for consumption of material items grow, the more they idolize the source of income they receive, so the more their job is important to them. Unfortunately, an appearance of a part-time job in a student's schedule is quite toxic to a student's career. The teenager in society has many roles that they must pursue. However, it has come to be a common occurrence for role conflicts between part-time jobs and a teen's education. It is even more so concerning that 30% of young adults have a part-time job while enrolled into school. Late nights getting home from work, as well as working the demanding hours of a part-time job, also account for low test scores and academic achievement. It is not true that one cannot have good grades while balancing a part-time job, but it lowers their achievement more so than if they just had school to worry about. Unfortunately, even to those who did achieve a high academic level, they were found to have chosen undemanding classes. All in all, the appearance of a part-time job in a student's schedule hinders their performance in education. Drug abuse is a terrible distraction to teenagers that not only plagues their health but hinders their educational performance. Declining grades, skipping class, and general increase in dropouts in high school are toxic symptoms of substance abuse among teens. Students are more likely to lose their sense of future as they spend their time high or trying to get the substance. Because they lose their sense of their future, they tend to breed apathetic tendencies and act out against ties and hard work and education requires. Those who reportedly did drugs the most frequently had the lowest GPA, while those who reportedly did drugs the least frequently were reported with higher GPAs. Sociologists would make the conclusion that if a teen individual is not conflicted with drugs, then they would have a better performance in school than those who did make drugs a priority. An individual's self-esteem and motivation level is crucial to a learning environment. A student enters a classroom to learn and absorb information for further practice, maybe for a future career or a future exam. But the ability to absorb the information is solely dependent on their self-esteem and motivation. Many students experience rigorous classics and say things like they don't care or that they're tired of doing their math homework. But once their intentions of avoiding schoolwork become the norm, then it becomes an issue. The appearance of motivation is essential to a school environment, just as the teachers put in their 2 cents. The teaching and receiving relationship cannot benefit unless the student also puts in the necessary work. The appearance of apathy in students makes it near impossible to maintain a healthy motivation for education. Therefore, it becomes evident that the student must maintain their part to effectively destroy a poor performance in education, essentially by disregarding apathetic tendencies. This also shines light on the many advances towards America's public schools' struggles for remedies such as merit pay, curriculum, revision, and a longer school day, hoping that a miracle drug or two will cure the problem. However, the cure is motivation on the student's part. All in all, the motivation and self-discipline is an essential part of effect of apathy in students in education. Throughout a teenager's lifestyle, they may be conflicted with many roles that they are to pursue. It is the pursuing of the roles that become difficult. Therefore, some teens may succumb to drug use to cope with the juggling of roles and role conflicts with pursuing an education as well as a part-time job to earn prize money for their materialistic behavior. Teens also are a part of a two-part relationship in education. Just as their teacher provides them with a learning environment and the tools to pursue learning, a student must put forth the effort and the motivation to use these tools to learn and earn an education. As apathetic tendencies set into such teenage individuals, it becomes evident that it is because of the role conflicts their life creates, whether it be juggling too many roles, which may cause stress and lead to substance abuse, a lack of self-esteem and motivation after hours of trying in an academic setting, or the clash of a part-time job and homework. All in all, these are the answers to the effect of apathy in education in teenagers.